spread of COVID-19 in Nigeria is impacting millions of people worldwide as well. And this year's holy month of Ramadan is no doubt different as the pandemic continues to claim lives. Now, the daily death toll is rising and science is nowhere near a breakthrough to stem more infections and the death rate in the thousands in many countries. In this special report, Adedoja Salam-Adeniyi reflects on how Nigerian Muslims will adapt as the fasting season begins.
For Muslim faithful, their obligations to Allah remain hinged on Islam's 5 pillars. In the holiest cities of Mecca and Medina to Iran and Indonesia, saving lives is paramount. And in a nutshell, Ramadan this year will be without the usual congregation. It is Ramadan without mosques, Ramadan without Jumat, Ramadan without tafsir, group sermon, Ramadan without congregational tarawih, Ramadan without community iftar, breaking a fast, Ramadan without itikaf, the seclusion, Ramadan without umrah, the lesser hajj. It is Ramadan without Eid, a Ramadan many Muslims have never experienced.
It is a blow under the belt. Trying period for us as Muslims and trying period for our faith.
Everything about Islam is remove hardship and promote goodness. You rather stay home for months than to stay underneath 6 feet for ages. You can pray in your house. Almighty Allah is omnipresent. It's everywhere.
So far, Muslims have lost 5 Jumat prayers consecutively, especially in Lagos State, the epicenter of the COVID-19 pandemic in Nigeria. Sheikh Rabiu Adebayo in his 80s had witnessed a situation similar to this.
Second World ọdún kejì ó ní àrùn ìgbóná káàkiri gbogbo ayé ẹnìkan ò tiẹ̀ lè lọ mọ́sálásí ẹnìkan ò lè jáde lọ bí kankan ṣùgbọ́n irú eléyìí náà ti ṣẹlẹ̀ rí tipẹ́tipẹ́ ní tí wọ́n ti Káàbà náà kò kàn pẹ́ tó rú eléyìí.
In Mecca, Saudi Arabia, the Grand Mosque is usually packed with pilgrims from across the world. But last month, Saudi authorities suspended all prayers at the 2 main mosques in Mecca and Medina to prevent the spread of COVID-19.
We are in a state of misfortune. You can imagine the number of lives that has been lost. You can imagine the number of businesses that have already collapsed, that even if this embargo is lifted, only God, only the grace of God will lift such businesses back on its feet.
So many things that Allah has asked us not to do, forbidden us from doing it. He forbid us from doing so many of these things. Men are sleeping with men, women are sleeping with women. It happened only in the time of Noah, and he destroyed them.
Anabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam ó ní idha kasara tagun arsalallahu ta'un ó ní tí ìkọjá là bá pọ̀ fún àwọn èdè ènìyàn tí wọ́n ń ṣe sọ́lọ́run ọba Ọlọ́run á ránṣẹ́ wàhálà sáyé.
Fasting during Ramadan is obligatory. Exemptions are made for children, pregnant women, nursing mothers, and people who are ill or traveling. Those who are experiencing COVID-19 symptoms may not have to fast during Ramadan if they are not physically able.
As we prepare to observe this Ramadan period, we have a responsibility to continue to maintain appropriate level of respiratory hygiene and physical distancing We'll be very, very strict with the rules.
To get around the social distancing restrictions, some organizations and mosques have set up online preaching to address spiritual questions and is offering advice on how to benefit from the holy month.
The Prophet ﷺ has said, when there are epidemics or you hear of an epidemic, don't go to that place. Do not enter that city and do not leave that city. They say, a pandemic is like, a consuming fire. And human beings are like the wood, the fuel of that fire. If there is less fuel, there will be less intensity of the fire that is raging. So people should disperse. People should disperse. And that is the Islamic origin of staying at home.
Since the outbreak of this pandemic, COVID-19, we have been sending out psycho-spiritual messages to our members. And we do that on a regular basis. What do we do with those messages? To elevate their emotions, to pep them up spiritually. Some of the people who are down now.
Nígbà tí èyí tí mo wí kọ́kọ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ ní 1946, ètí àwọn bàbá wa fún gbogbo ayé ń gbà yẹn, òní Rabbi najini wa hali mimma ya'maluna, Rabbi najini wa hali mimma ya'maluna. Ọlọ́run ọba yọ mí àti gbogbo àwọn ilé mi nípa gbogbo aburú tí àwọn èèyàn tí wọ́n dánú bí Ọlọ́run ọba tí wọ́n ń ṣe yìí.
For Samiat, a corner of a room is enough for her to praise and worship Allah.
It is time for Astri, afternoon prayer, but there is no adhan to call for the prayer. The mimbar, altar, would also have to wait for more time with no exact time for the imam to resume his sermons to the presence of the congregation. We'll be back to fill these empty spaces. But that is definitely not this Ramadan. Adedoja Salam-Adeniyi, TVC News, Lagos.